Hello everyone and welcome back to more modded Minecraft TerraFirmaCraft. We're just doing some cooking here in the kitchen. I made some sandwiches and some soup. These sandwiches are awesome. I cut our wheat into wheat bread, like wheat slices. And then they're made with shredded cheese, potato, and egg. And look at that, a lot of grain, vegetable, protein, and a bit of dairy in there. That's awesome. And then I made some soup out of just steak and potato. I think that sounds about right. And then I went ahead and turned all of the olives we had, because they were starting to spoil, into olive oil water in the pot here. We need a barrel, though. One of these is probably empty. They're all full of, like, rainwater, but that. Here. Fill this up. Barrel of olive oil water. Don't like that. I don't like when they're on the ground. I like them, like, this way. There we go. And then we just need a jute net. I think that's probably the only way. Could mix it too. But you'd need, what, 4 nets for every bucket? And then... you need 40 jute net to make it all into olive oil. And jute net is expensive. How much jute do we have? Not a lot. How much raw jute? 12? We'll do that later, I think. The olive oil water is really easy to make, though. Like, those olives we had, we still have 60 paste left, and it's 50 for a full barrel of the water. I do wish you could cook in the vat. I think that would be way cooler than just being able to... Love to be able to get beets. Another form of sugar would be great. Yeah, I wish you could cook, like, soups and stuff in the vat. I'm also going to switch. I think that looks better. Or maybe this goes here. We do that. Maybe that's better. I don't know. More ashes, though. That's good. I went in and processed all of that steel from last episode that we were making. Actually, it's not true. I processed most of that steel. That compost. This. We can use grain as a green item in compost. Oh. If we ever end up with a ton of grain. Are these working now? Oh, they are. Look at that. And they all have... Yeah, what time is it? Is it... Oh, it's early spring now. Awesome. Means it's probably time to go put some bees over there. Go ahead and get attacked while we do it. Ouch. 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 So we'll do... We'll start with this one, I guess. Apparently I missed a bit of dirt here. We can grab some silty loam from here. Got the dirts. There we go. It just looks better, and that's really the only reason I'm doing that. And we'll go ahead and drop all 3 of these bees in here. Then we need to get some flowers for them, as well as some fertilizer for that crops there. There's so many blue orchids here. What kind of flowers do we have a lot of? Actually count. Guess we'll use some dandelions and some blue orchids. These. We only got 12 here. See, the problem is nitrogen's the hardest one to get. Maybe we just won't grow anything with nitrogen to start. So we'll do potatoes and maize, I guess. Yeah, potatoes and maize is what we're going to grow. Just start. And we'll take these ashes, because these are easy to get, and then... What has phosphorus? This bone meal does. Take a whole bunch of bones, crush that up. Get some phosphorus this way. I'll be back when this is all done grinding. I'm not going to make you sit through all this. Okay, well, I was just sitting here looking at some recipes, and it looks like there's a reliable way of getting salt. I mean, it's not very fast, but you can take compost, you can turn it into saltpeter, which you can then mill into salt, which is awesome. I didn't realize you could do that. And the saltpeter is incredible, because that's also how you make gunpowder. So, and oh, wait. Oh, it's used to make biodiesel, too. Wow. Okay, so saltpeter is good, so we'll probably end up crushing compost at some point. We do slag. Make slag glass. Crushed into slag gravel. Slag glass do anything? Oh, it's how you make the high voltage stuff. Okay. Here we go. Tons of bone meal. So we're going to grow maize and potatoes. We might actually do 2 sets of crops. Like, 1 thing of maize, 1 of potato, and then the other 2 sets, second rotation, just so we have a nice variety. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll go ahead and take these and plant them. Gotta plant some down this side, too. We got 18. We need... So we gotta go carrot, wheat. Let's make sure we have this right. I wanna take this. Carrots, wheat, maize, and potatoes. Now the problem with potatoes is they can't go... Wait, yeah, they can. They're 50%, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can do a full thing of potatoes. So we'll need 16 potato, 16 carrot, 16 wheat. Don't have 16 maize. What if we just did oat instead? Actually, maize won't grow in the corners. Yeah, and we'll do 16 oat. Okay, and so we'll do potatoes here, and potatoes use, what, potassium? Yes, potatoes are potassium. We'll get these. Put 3 things of ash into each. Let's just do 4. Go ahead and max out the potassium in it. Oh, careful with spam clicking. You can consume more than you want to. Okay, well, there's the potatoes, and then we'll do carrots, which are also potassium, right? And back here, we'll do the phosphorus, which means we put... Let's start with 40% in each. This is going to take a lot of bone meal to get to. Oh, man. each. Then we can do one more on this whole side. Plant better on some of those. Alright, well this should be good. This, I would hope, will grow fast and produce a ton of crops for us. Is the hope long term. So we do need to make more frames. I also want to take this one out and we're going to plant, or put it in here. And I want to kind of get this area ready to go as well. Maybe we'll use this as like a control. And we'll plant another set of crops here without fertilizer and just a bee. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Get 16 potatoes. Can't do carrots, though. Maybe we'll just do 32 potatoes, huh? Oh, we can start growing squash and tomato, I guess. Let's grab some torches so we can see. Yeah, we'll actually use this to gather more of the ones that we want. Do 16 wheat, and we'll do 16 oat again. And probably 16 potatoes still, because we have plenty of space. Potatoes are admittedly a pretty good food. Squash on this side. Tomatoes there. Now, you do need a stick for the... Oh, wait, it's too high for the tomato. We threw it in this corner? Yeah, that's good. Oh, the squash also can't grow in anywhere but those corners. Well, we'll let that do its thing. That doesn't affect the hydration, right? Yeah, okay, good. Here, we get a ton of grain out of this. A ton of potatoes. Let's put this squash back. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a little nap here. I want to see how fast the bees work, really. That'd be cool to see them already starting to spread nutrients. This soup is... I love cooking the soups and sandwiches. It's so effective. Wait, is it work? They got nitrogen now. I don't know if that's from the bees or if that's just from them consuming nutrients. But look at that. It's working. The yield multiplier is going up on them. Okay, so that must be from them consuming the nutrients. But that's awesome. So I guess it's just every tick that they grow, they consume nutrients, and that improves the yield modifier if they have it. That's really good to know. We'll need to put some more empty frames. Wow, we've already got honey over here. Wow, we've got a lot of frames to do. It's also, for some reason, really laggy over by them. That's goofy. Okay, so let's just take a bunch of oak lumber, and we gotta make a ton of frames. You know what? Here's an idea. There. Make a bunch of them. Because we're gonna need all of them. Let's see. You both have queens, so you get two empty frames. Same with you. Empties. You get an empty. Actually, well, two empties. If you get two empties. Over here, that lead. That's important. Let's see. All the empty ones I'm going to put away. Let's see. We've got the highest crop fertility over here. We've got 5. We've got 4. Get the other ones. I wonder, why does this have more nitrogen and less of the other? Is it because it just has higher hydration? It's consuming, it's growing a little faster or something? What's up with that? I don't know. That's pretty cool either way. Is this leaf different colored? Oh, I guess that's probably where the next branch is going to grow, if I had to guess. Let's see. What do we want to put away? Let's put these bowls away, and then we're going to make an engineer's work table. Now that we have refined paper. Here, let's go and drink some water. We'll mill this piece of lead. Hopes that we can get a lead ingot out of it. Please. Dang it. Well, I'll take this dye out. Go put this away. Alright, we need... Oh, that's the wrong buttons. Engineer's workbench. We need a ton of treated wood, which is where? Must be over here. What else do we need? Oh. Need a crafting table. Ourselves a crafting table. Can we turn this into a vanilla one? No. That's a shame. Hoping we could. Yeah, as you can see, we got a big old pile of steel built up here, and I also saved a whole stack of pig iron. Because if you remember, you have to weld pig iron with weak steel in order to get black steel. So, yeah. Weak steel, that's what? The steel, black, bronze, and nickel. So we actually don't need this much pig iron now that I think about it. We don't even have enough steel to make this all into black bronze, but oh well. What did we need? We needed an iron ingot, I remember that. Treated wood, that's what we needed. Okay, so we'll need some planks. Or some sticks, I mean, and some slabs. Oh. There's no crafting recipe for that, huh? Well, that's not good. Huh. I guess we'll have to fix that and add a recipe for it. Because otherwise... I mean, I guess we could make an automatic workbench, but actually, can we? Probably could, but that's really lame that we can't make... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I'm going to go ahead and add a recipe for it, so I will be right back as soon as we're done with that recipe. And we are back, and it's raining, and I got some materials together, and look at this. We can now turn... Right now, it's only oak crafting, or oak workbenches. It was a pain to get this set up, and I didn't feel like adding the other ones, because I couldn't use, like, just a generic forge workbench kind of thing for it, but we got this, which now means we can make this, which also means we can do this. Wonderful. Let's just put this down here for now. Drop these in here. Oh. Ah, that got really... Okay. Oh, man. Well, that sucked. Things are going to look a little different, and yeah, we did all this, and these are gone now. Turns out, the VBO rendering thing that I had to turn off in order to get the windmill and the water wheel to load must be turned on, otherwise this thing will cause it to crash every single time you put any blueprint into the workbench. So I had to go into... I didn't know that until it was too late, though, so I had to go into a world editor and I ended up like deleting this whole portion here. It destroyed every bit of metal here. The tool rack was messed up. These signs were all broken. These sheets were all messed up, so I had to cheat all these back in. These don't look the exact same, but I got them roughly the same stuff. I was able to check, I think it was last episode or even... Yeah. I checked the last episode and I was able to see into both of these chests. So I just copied what was in there at the time. Okay, those are all good. The redstone was messed up down here. Everything else should be fine, though. Good, yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, cool. So it's all working again. We got it all fixed. I just cheated these into myself because I was not going to try and do the annoying thing of turning off the VBA rendering or whatever it was called and then turning it back on and dilly-dallying, switching back and forth. And if I didn't play with shaders, I wouldn't need to do that, but the shaders, I think, are adding a lot to the series. At least in my opinion. I think they're doing a good job of kind of adding a bit of realism and depth to the series. I hope you guys agree with that. Also, if we were to turn them off right now, like it just does not look good at all. I mean, it still looks good, but like it's just nowhere near the same, right? Like everything is so bright. There's no like dynamic lighting to anything. You almost want to say it hurts your eyes because everything is so bright and just kind of like pungently there. We turn them back on. Look at how nice everything looks. We got beautiful shadows, reflective water, and a cool sun. Where's our boat? I want to go check on the crops. Boat gone. Did I leave it over at the farm? I probably left it over here, honestly. Swim our way over. It's very blinding looking that way, so I'm going to go ahead and turn. We don't have to look at it as much. Yeah, we left it over here. How are these looking? They're already like, wow, 30% yield modifier. 25% grown. Good. These are getting honey in them too. We should gather all the honey we can right now. Now, see, none of these do anything for us right now, but we can now make the metal press. Well, I mean, we could have made it before, but we can actually use it now. Break whatever snow is left, because they're technically under blocks, so they're not going to melt on their own. It's funny that they can fall there, but then they don't go away. Like here in our storage room, really irritating to look at. Please hit me. They will. They won't do anything, though. What did I come up here for? Jars. Hey, I was going to gather all the honey we've got. Yeah, we got some more compost, too, and the other one's about to be done. We need 32... It's so expensive to make compost with the greens. At least with the kelp. I mean, it makes sense. The kelp is so easy to get, but it's still a little sad. Oh, I bet that's what I did last time. I put this stuff out too soon, so it didn't have time to convert. Plenty of honey. Look at that. Now, the whole point of having that set of beehives there is not long-term honey production. It's really just so we can... Why did I hear a javelin, it sounded like? Oh, well. It's really just so we can breed some better crop fertility bees. Yeah, we got 10 raw honey. That's awesome. What can we use this for? Make dough. Our honey jar. Make sugar water this way. Then use to make fruity fluid. I swear I heard a javelin get thrown. Oh well. I don't know what it was, so I'm just going to ignore it. Drop off the honey. And you know what? I'll leave these jars in here. That's all they're really used for. With berries to get berry jars. Allows us... Oh, we could put toast with jam. Cool. I forgot you can make candy knives. That's so funny. Milk chocolate. But yeah, we'd need cocoa for any of that. Okay, what do we want to do next? I also did some testing in Creative and figured out how I want to set up the water wheels. But we'll need kinetic dynamos for that. You can also connect more than one together. Let's see if we can place these. Probably up here, right? Yeah, you can connect up to 3 in a row. It's pretty cool. Actually, no, I want to make a metal press first. First and foremost will be a metal press. So we have a piston. Good. 2 conveyor belts. We've got some. Heavy engineering block. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we'll need steel plates and iron. Steel scaffolding. We'll take steel rods. So we need some plates, some rods, tons of steel plates. Okay, so we need what? 20 steel plates. We need 10 steel sheets, which is 20 steel ingots. At the very least. Let's use this because fun. Yeah, that's gonna go into here, and then we needed steel rods. So we'll need 2 more. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this heat up, and then I'll go ahead and get to forging. Redstone engineering takes iron sheet metal, iron plates, iron. We can put that in here as well because we're just not gonna let this get up to temperature melt. Rather, we'll probably get this to like yellow white, and then we'll stop it. Oh, get off that. You can do it. Get up to temperature. There. I didn't want it to keep changing temperature. It's irritating. We'll go ahead and do this. And we'll need a bunch of these. So I'm going to go and do all this forging. I'm not going to make you sit through it. Make those steel rods. Draw, then bend. Okay, draw, bend. Oh, what? Oh, come on. All right, I'm not going to make you sit through this. I'll be right back. And we're back. Let's go ahead and get this back to cooling down. We've got everything we need. Roughly. So we'll need, what? A piece of copper, more redstone, which we don't have over here. Of course we don't. Why would we ever have redstone over here? That would be smart. Almost out of water. Let's go ahead and just refill while we're here. And we'll go ahead and sleep because it's getting dark. And we're awake again. Let's go ahead and drink a bowl of soup. Hearty soup. Yummy. Bowl away, drink some of that. Grab some redstone to bring and keep over here. Wow, half of what we got left. We gotta go mining for more redstone soon. We'll need an electrum ingot, which we have. Those is a copper. We didn't get more copper yet, unfortunately. That. Those. This. Do this. this, that. Heavy engineering block that we need. We need some steel scaffolding, which means right, we need ingots. Steel right here, and that should be everything, right? That. 2 of those. Need any more redstone. Piston, 2 conveyor belts. Yeah, that's everything we need. We are going to need power. This. And let's see, what do we want to make? So I kind of am tempted to use high voltage wire, although we don't have aluminum for that yet. We probably won't do that. We're not going to use high voltage accumulators, though. I mean, we could just use medium voltage. And if we're going to do that, get this heating up. There we go. See, what temperature do these melt at? Orange. Okay, so if we get up to orange 4-star, and this melts at bright red. Okay. So I'll get it to hold that orange 4-star, so it uses a little bit less power. And we'll probably be using a lot of medium voltage going forward, actually, because I mean, it's pretty cheap. As soon as this gets to, like, probably yellow is actually what we'll do. This isn't the one I want to put it in, though. This is... I know we just wasted all that power, but truly what I want to do is put it into this one. Because the way this is supposed to work is we would then take this. I don't know what happened to my other mold table. I might have accidentally deleted it. Yeah, I think it's gone. Oh well. I may end up giving myself that back and like I might cheat that back in because that was 5 fire clay that just got wasted, so that really sucks, and I'm actually kind of very annoyed about that. But hey, it is what it is, you know? This. That one to there, which is apparently not linked up. And then we'll do this, and it'll drop down roughly here. And flow into this. And for now, we'll do this, followed up with a hopper. I want to take that one, because that typically makes me fall, doesn't it? Just come up here, and we'll just steal one from the milling machine. I really got to make more hoppers, and it'll be way easier once we get this press set up. Because we'll be able to make sheets by just tossing metal onto it, instead of having to heat it up and forge it every time. Do that. Oh, crap. That's very problematic, isn't it? Is this just wasting metal now? Did I not think this through? Oh, I didn't think this through, did I? Dang it. Take this out because it's all wasting. Oh, so annoyed. I'm so very annoyed. What do we... Can we get this out? We can. I mean, it doesn't do anything for us, but... So upset, dude. That sucks so bad. I didn't think about the fact that... Oh, look. Yeah, you made a useless unknown metal. And it's actually useless, isn't it? It's up into unknown, which can't be done. Can't do anything. Well, let's see. What ratio do we need? So we need to get this up to 40% silver at the very least. I don't know what happened. My mold must have broken. I'm so unbelievably upset at myself because get me off of... I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate it so much, it's pointless, it's useless. It doesn't do anything. You can tell how annoyed I am with that stupid conveyor belt and with this stupid setup I did. Okay, well, that was not what I wanted this to do either. Go and reorganize that. We gotta keep putting silver in here until... I'm so unbelievably annoyed at myself. There, we'll do this. Follow it up with a mold table on top of this. We're putting ingot mold here. Well, let me... Yeah, okay. So we can do it that way. I'm so frustrated. Because, like, I don't even think it'll melt into anything. Like, Molten Unknown doesn't do anything, and there's no way for it to know what this becomes. Wait, you can't even melt? Oh, right. Not on. Oh, jeez, you big dummy. Me. No, don't add that much. It'll go be wasted. Okay, we've got to be getting close to being able to make Electrum now. Yeah, and now it's just pure unknown, which doesn't do anything for us. At least we have plenty more silver than we do gold. Like, this is still a waste of gold, but it's not as bad of a waste. You could do, like, that there. Like, it's actually just a worthless ingot. And that's what I get for being dumb. Seriously? Well, we just gotta melt one more silver ore, and then it'll turn back into Electrum. How hot is that? That guy off. Oh, look, we can stack up so many ingots. Blech. There we go. We finally got Electrum. Ugh. Talk about a waste, man. I guess what I should have done... Now, this would have been even more annoying to set up, but you probably can get, like, a comparator signal. And I could have had it, like, when this is full, turn off the hopper. The other problem with these mold tables is, unlike when you put a cast in here, where it starts out at no heat and heats up that way, so it typically is solid when it's done pouring. These don't work the same way in that this comes out at the same temperature that the fluid in here is at. So, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily a positive or a negative. It's a thing. What it comes down to. It's just, it's a fact of using the mold table. Which is why, ideally, I should get this just above the melting point of Electrum. That way the molds it pours out harden very quickly. I think it hardens it bright red. That there. Heat this up a little bit. Remelt that. Bright red, 4-star. There we go. Turn this off. Back on. Off again. On again. Yeah, and that's way faster at casting. So realistically, that's what I should do, is just cast from the other ones instead of this stinking one. I don't think there's like a way to move the metal, is there? Can I put this all into this crucible? That won't work. You guys can't see anything. Sorry about that. Question. So we would need an iron bucket, which means we need red and blue steel. That's annoying. I mean, I guess I should be using these casts as well. Come on, that guy should be almost done. Every time I'm picking it up is when it fixes itself. I really should have done this in one of the other crucibles. They could have held it at just above the melting point of Electrum. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I would have just held it at, like, orange, and then we would have been fine. We could have just set up a clock to constantly cast it all. I don't think this allows you to move it between crucibles, does it? That is indeed a shame. Alright, well, I'm pretty much done casting this right now. I can't be bothered to wait any longer. It's gonna take too long. I'll do it all off camera, but I'm not gonna make you sit through it, and I want to do something else and more interesting. Also, I love the fact that we get the rain in here. It doesn't really make any sense. Not quite sure why that actually does happen. I guess one of our roofing blocks, it just doesn't recognize as a full block or something. There you go. We got a lot of Electrum, though. Just keep the heater off. We don't need it. We'll do it later. Instead, put the silver ore away. After that disaster that was that. Ugh. And let's go ahead and get the metal press built. So if I remember correctly, look here. Metal press. Okay, the scaffold, a scaffold, redstone engineering block, piston, heavy engineering block. Piston does have to be facing down. If we put a block here, is it going to stop the windmill? Good, right? Yeah. But I think it's fine if it's going where it is now. Or not. Well, I made a mistake and I built this thing too close. Yeah. We'll build it up here then. There, that goes there. This, break that. Has to be facing down. Nope, that's not the way that goes. It goes that way. This comes this way. Back it. Low voltage wire connector. Make this an output side. Put another connector there. Of course you're obstructed. Of course you're. Which means we need another low voltage wire. And we need a relay. We don't have any more low voltage wire. We'll be able to make so much wire as soon as this is done. Also, look at our nutrition. That's incredible. It's the best it's ever been. Got 2,000 health right now. Do we have a... Please, please, please. Oh! Why? 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 I mean, I can always just steal a cable. Oh. We're also going to make some more low voltage cable. They use most of our copper to do it, but it'll be worth it in the end. Yeah, what if we just, you know... Oops, I stole that. We'll just put that back. So the thing that we need to do is we need to have like a relay there. Oh, and then we need there, and then this goes here. Why is this not there? Okay, was I looking at... I don't know why that was not working. We need the dang wire mold. What am I doing? And we're also going to need the... What do we need to make? A medium voltage accumulator. We need an iron and a nickel plate. Do we have any nickel ore? Nickel ingots? Don't. Yeah, we'll put it in this one as well. Iron ingot. We'll need a nickel ingot. We'll make 2 of them, actually, just because it's nice to have a lot. Now, let's see. What about a transformer? This one. Takes electronic component. Oh, great. That's going to be, like, impossible to get. Oh, well, we'll do some low voltage accumulators for now. Takes lead plates. Ooh, do we have enough lead for that? The lead ore. That's it. This thing isn't getting power anymore. Oh, I hate this setup. I hate this setup. I hate this setup. You know what? First thing I'm gonna do, life sticks on me. I don't have anything on me. This episode's a nightmare. It's a mess. It's a disaster. Everything I've tried to do didn't work. Everything's going wrong. Okay, always hold some sticks on me at all times, please. all the way over here. I'm gonna put the wire mold on. The copper in. I love the sound it makes. Oh, this is gonna make way more wire than I needed. Makes twice as much as I thought it did. I didn't realize an ingot was 2 wire. There we go. We now have a wire coil. Means the heater's now getting powered again. Good. Full of molten nickel. Let's go ahead and take that all out because we're going to need it. So this has to get up to white. Gotta get white hot for it to be molten again. Just save a little bit of power. Not that I think it really matters. It's not like we're running low on power or anything right now. We're not using enough of it for that to be the case. I didn't realize that transformers were so expensive, man. Otherwise, I wouldn't even considered using medium voltage wire for a while. And the other problem is we just can't we can't craft them. Like, we can't use that engineer's table. It just crashes the game. We put a blueprint in it, so that's a kind of a no-go. You're supposed to be able to get molten. Why won't this go in... broken? It works in a campfire? Why doesn't it work in a fire pit or in a... Wait, what? I'm so confused. It's supposed to be able to... I guess I haven't tried melting any of the uranium or lead or anything that we made the recipes for, but I guess it just doesn't work. Is it not accepted in the Crucible? Oh, I have to change that too? I don't understand why that's the case. Because everything else works just fine. Oh my god. This is an absolute disaster. I'm losing all the enjoyment of this right now. This is just making me so unbelievably mad and annoyed at everything. Okay, well... I guess I'm gonna have to make a recipe for this. Yeah. What else does this one make? Okay, well, yeah, I want to go ahead and make recipes for all this. That makes them half the price. Alright, well, I'm going to spend a bunch of time adding recipes and trying to figure out why I can't melt uranium and lead, so... I'll be back, yeah. I'll be back when all that's done. Ugh! Oh! We're finally back, and you know what? I fixed all the problems we had. We can finally put this in here. It'll finally melt. It's a little, yeah, I don't know why it does that. Oh, you know what it is, I bet. I think it's probably because ooh, wow. God. Oh, wait, we're good. I was like, great, it's broken. But for some reason, the lead seems... Wait, what? Hold on. This melts at very hot. This is faint red. Why is that different? Because I used the melting point for lead that I found... Because I looked it up because I had to add my own melting points and everything in specific heat capacities to all these metals. But we can now melt the 3... Well, I assume we can melt the other one. Uranium, we got to test and a little test. Melt these. Wow, that aluminum heats up fast. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think I got the right specific heat capacities for those. I'll have to change those, because those are heating up way too fast. But I thought the specific heat capacities I found were all a bit wonked. And that a lot of them felt like they were in, like, BTU Fahrenheit, which didn't seem accurate, especially because it made the specific heat for some of these so low that, as you saw with these ones, they almost melted instantly. So I'll have to go and fix that and change them, but that's also weird that this melts and then this doesn't cast into the ingot until it gets hotter. So I'll have to change that melting point as well and make it all matching there. But we finally can make electric components, or electronic components. I just added the crafting recipe. It's just the exact same. I also added 4 vacuum tubes. Again, it's the exact same way you'd make it in here. Then I added 4 light bulbs. I made them like this because it takes 3 paper or bamboo. You can't just have like 3 stacked together. Now, I was hoping we could do like these recipes, but I didn't feel like that was really fair to do. I mean, it is, because we could do this if it wouldn't crash the game. And if we lost the view of those, it wouldn't crash the game. But I didn't really feel like... I don't know. It felt a little cheaty to do that to me, so I didn't. Now, whether or not I'll do it later, I honestly don't know. It's possible. But I'm not sure. I want to go check the crops, though, because it's been a while since we've done anything over here. But they're, what? They're halfway grown already? Stuff grows so fast, I love it. Look at that, they got a good amount of nitrogen. So we need to grow phosphorus crops next, which I think are these. Yeah, so we'll have to switch the 2. Probably have a lot of honey to grab. I was thinking I was going to leave the honey jars over here, but I might leave some, honestly. Wow, so much honey. That's awesome. Right, they're down in the pantry. They probably don't need to be. If anything, we should keep them on us at all times. Time is it? It's spring. Look, we got green leaves on everything. It's so beautiful. So pretty. A whole bunch of honey. Look at that. So much raw honey. I love it. Like, so much yummy, sweet deliciousness. Oh, man. Oh, right. I want to grow jute, sugarcane, and some other stuff right now as well. Let's jute. Oh, here we go. Sugarcane. This is going to be important stuff to grow. Really quick, let's check our... No, it's not in the almanac, but I check the book here. Sugarcane needs max hydration. Jute does as well. Okay. And this is not going to be permanent growth fields for them, but... You know what? Let's do it on these. And we can get some bees into these as well. So we can hopefully try and get some nutrients in them. All the jute I have, unfortunately. We do have, yeah, empty frames, so I could switch out those two, and then come over here. Put 2 into that one. We'll put 2 into this, and start planting the sugarcane. Oh, it's too cold for these, huh? At least for the sugarcane. Well, I guess we'll grow it later then. Temperature is average temperature. Right now, it's 11.5. There we go. And it takes 12. So we're probably like a few days away from getting to grow the sugarcane. So I want to grab some more flowers, though. Actually, let's use the scythe. What are you? Dandelion. Perfect, you'll work. Blue orchids will work. Any flower will work for what we need. Here, I don't need... I guess these are compostable. But I don't really want them. Get away from me. Wow, that's really loud. I'm sorry you gotta deal with that, but here we go. Let's go ahead and plant some crops here. I did not mean to punch that. That was really dumb of me. Not enough flowers there, but what we'll do is plant some more here. Got enough. Not enough for this one. But if we take the knife, grab... There we go. There's a flower. We don't need that many more. We'll be fine. There we go. That'll be enough. I mean, I guess what I should do is, like, fill in this area here. Oh, come on. How did that delete one? That's enough for them to work. Temperature at 11.4. What if we sleep? Will it get warm enough to grow? That's really what I'm hoping to see here. They got 4 days on these soups. Temperature 14.6. It's warm enough. Is it warm enough over here? 1.5. We can grow sugarcane. Yes! We do need to get a stick. Well, we have sticks now. Interesting. Like it grew as soon as I was running over towards it. Goofy looking. I'm hoping this will stay warm enough to keep the crops alive. I mean, the jute should be fine. Guaranteed to get a bee every day. That's cool. Look at these crops. They're doing so good. I'm so proud of them. Proud. So proud. They grow up so fast. Yeah, the sugarcane and jute are some of the most important crops we could be growing right now. Pretty much just because we need to get lots of fabric for windmills and paper strips, like light bulbs. So I wanted to make a medium voltage transformer. Look at this guy. Now that we can accumulate. Nope. Transformer. It's just a normal transformer. We'll need electronic component, which means we're going to need quartz shards, which we can get quartz shards. Not visit the nether, but you still need some quartz for electronics, not a problem. Then you can find it too. So geodes contains, yeah. So there's probably a way to farm them. I had to guess this and this. I'm gonna test it like that. We have a geode that we found. Pretty far away, but it's gonna be important to go visit it anyways. So let's go. Little adventure. Need to go this way. Man, I love that this horse is so fast still. So awesome. Just look at how quick we can get around. Beautiful. Beautiful. Apparently I left some of this behind. Not me to get off the horse. We ride at dawn, and really through all of the day, and probably also the night. This geode's important for us to get. We need quartz in order to make a transformer. Oh, it's so far away. You know what? If we just did this, swam across would be alright. I might want to grab this clay on the way back, but we have a lot of clay now. Last time I was out, I decided to get a bunch because I knew we were going to need it to make things. Diorite. Probably gems here. We go through this wetlands. Sugarcane and tomatoes. I want both of these. Wonderful. Look at all that. That's very good. If we see if we see any other crops we want, we will definitely be taking those. This way, hopefully we don't get attacked by wild beasts out here. Part of me wants to make some, like, steel horse armor or something, but that seems unnecessary right now. Going up on a big old lake here. Go this way around it. Seems to be, like, an easier way of getting around. Maybe not. Alright, we can just go this way around. We'll be fine. Yeah, here we go. Up this way. Weasel our way down without taking fall damage. Well, we were supposed to... Oh, dear. I don't know how that happened. Get me up on this. Here we go. No! Please, horse. Stop being so fast all the time. Making it too hard for me to move. Go this way. So, I love exploring in this mod. It's so pretty. Oh, that scared me. I heard something loud and heavy footsteps, and I was like, that's a bear. We're about to get attacked by a bear. We did not, thankfully. You know what? In case we do get attacked by a bear, though, keep our crossbow at the ready. Yep, hey, look, I'm glad I said that. It's not loaded. Why isn't the crossbow? Oh, dear. Oh, really bad. Oh, that's really bad. Come on. There you are. Yeah, you big stinky jerk. Yeah, run away. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Jerk face. Attack my horse. I'll have you know I've got a crossbow. Not really bolt, they shoot arrows. This one shoots arrows. I've got a crossbow arrow with your name on it, jerk. Around this river easily? I hate trying to fjord rivers. The horse, it sucks. Lead. We'll just leap this. Wow, okay. Apparently, stepping on that decided the ground wanted to fall. Please, horse. It just needs you to get up onto this. Please! Okay, fine. We have to do it this way, then. Not mean to drink that, but we could use a drink, I guess. Here we go. We can make a landing here. Or we're not going to get stuck under the water. There we go. And I'll have to spend some time out here just farming quartz at this stupid geode, because it's such a hassle to get out here. I've really got to start setting up, like, paths to these things that include bridges and whatnot. Be just over this way. Right, here we go. Oh, look, there's a nice little clearing for us already. Wow, really? We're gonna have to wait this long to get anything here? Oh, that sucks. That noise. I don't appreciate that. Now, that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce this thing, because it scares me. Probably a better place to do this. We did it, like, right here, maybe. Well, bud. I don't want it to be on any kind of quartz bud at all. Because it'll prevent how much we can... That's not what I do. Wanted to do... Ooh. Do it this way, then. That didn't work either. Come on, now. What are you doing? There we go. That should support this entire thing, at least to an extent. This is not supported, but that's okay. I guess I'm just going to spend some time here. Can we do anything with these quartz blocks? But only crush them, huh? Can we craft them? Oh, that's it. Anything else to read here? That's a shame. I mean, I guess I should dig out some of these quartz blocks that are covering up the budding quartz. It'll increase the amount of quartz that we can get. And these quartz blocks are cool. I wish they made noise, but it is what it is. Like the amethyst blocks walk on them and stuff. That's always fun. Clear out a ton of these quartz blocks. Can't do anything with them right now, but in the future we could crush them. Get lots of quartz. After that takes a crusher, which is very expensive. Both in terms of power cost and materials, but hey. One day. It'll be worth it. This one. All there. My goal is to leave nothing but budding quartz behind. That way we can have some maximum efficiency. I don't know how that's growing there. That shouldn't be. Interesting little quirk. There's a quartz bud growing on not budding quartz block. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and pause recording and sit here and kind of just AFK and wait for this stuff to grow, because it's gonna take forever to get some, and we're gonna need a few pieces at least. So I'll be back when we've got a bunch of quartz, I guess. Alright, and we're back, and if you notice, none of this is growing, and I don't have any on me, because the stuff takes ages to grow. So I went ahead and came up with a different idea, and since we could crush these quartz blocks into 4 quartz shards and some sulfur, I went ahead and added recipes where you can mill them into 1, or you can put them in a crushing wheel to get 2 and a chance at sulfur, because, I don't know, I thought that was fair. Right? It makes the Immersive Engineering crusher just completely better, and it makes the mill, or the crushing wheel, better than the mill as well. But kind of, like, it goes up in a tier. The mill, crushing wheel, to the crusher. And I think that's a good way of doing it. Right? This way it only gives you 1. It's very inefficient in the mill, which I think is fine. I mean, obviously, if I wanted to be totally nice to myself and make it easy on myself, I would just make it so it's guaranteed to pay out 4 every time. But I think this is a better way of doing it. And I kind of want to go through and change all the recipes, so, like, the crushing wheel has a better chance at paying out than the mill, and then the crusher has the best payout, all of them. I think that would be a good change. Although I don't know how I would do it yet. I'm still kind of thinking that over in my head, whether I want to do it, how I'm going to do it, if I do it. But I think what I would probably end up doing is the mill, I would leave it as it is. Maybe lower the chances a little bit, but probably not. I mean, it's good right now. The crushing wheel, I'd probably up the chances. So, like, a rich piece is guaranteed to pay out. Normal would be, like, 75%. 4 would probably be, what, it's 20% right now, so probably, like, 35, maybe, probably 35%. And then a rich piece is a guaranteed payout of a crushed ore. I think would be cool. And then when it comes to the, like, Immersive Engineering crusher, I don't know that I necessarily like the fact that it does the limonite powder and stuff, like, from limonite. Like, let's go ahead and see it here. Like this. Right, in the mill, 70% chance for this. I'd like it to be 100% from the crushing wheel, and maybe give it a chance to pay out with something else. But then in here, it gives you limonite powder, which, I don't know. Not my favorite. I don't really like the way that works in here. Like, let's see, the arc furnace. Can you... I'd probably add recipes to turn the crushed ore in the arc furnace into... It's a stone tree. What is that? Oh, okay, that's weird. I don't know how that formed. But I think I'd like it to work better with the crushed method instead of, like, the powders. I think that'd be a better way of doing it, but that's something that we won't have to worry about for a long time, because the crusher, somewhat, but more so the arc furnace, are so far ahead of where we are right now. And I was even, like, doing some math looking at creating, like, the crusher, because I thought, man, that's going to be the only way we can get these before I added those recipes. I was like, we could do it, but it's going to take, like, 40-some ingots of iron and a bunch of steel as well. And I was like, that's going to be annoying to do. So, when I said we have a lot of iron, probably more than we'll ever need, that was a complete lie. But we have some iron, so that's at least a positive. But we're going to go ahead and head back to our base. And this is also probably going to end the episode, so... yeah, I'll just do the outro here. That's going to do it for this episode. Well, for now, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and I hope you're enjoying the series, and hopefully... oh, there's a river here. It should finally be all working now. I got all the recipes we need to add and everything. Now we're going to get across this river easily. Like this, maybe? I was hoping there'd be blocks here we could stand on. But we shouldn't have to do any more recipe changing unless I feel like something needs a balance or anything like that. My lead, I need that. I need my lead. No, you don't understand. That's valuable. No, you don't understand. That's very valuable to me. I don't... No, I don't think you understand how valuable those leads are. Well, then, I guess it's gone. I keep more on me. This river is irritating me, by the way. Maybe we'll just follow it this way. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. For now, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!